Good evening, students. Today I am going to discuss with you working of institutions. It is a topic of 9th standard of CBSE New Delhi. Now, in the working of institutions, there are three organs of the government and the three types of government. If we do not study it in detail about the three organs of the government and the three types of government, it is very difficult for you to understand how the government operate in all over the world. Now we are living in India. We are talking about the three organs of the government and three types of the government in our country. How it operates in India as well as in USA. Now, in three organs of the government, there are legislature, executive, and judiciary. Legislature includes MP, MLA, councillor. The minimum age requirement for contesting the election of MP, MLA is 25 years. And if you want to become a MP in Rajya Sabha, then your age must be 30 years. And if you want to become a MP in Lok Sabha, then your age must be 25 years. And suppose you want to become a president of India, then your age must be 35 years of age. And if you want to become a prime minister of India, your minimum age requirement is 25 years. And if you want to become the chief minister of India, chief minister of any state, then you must be 25 years of age. Now, legislature is a law making body. They made law for the country. Executive includes permanent executive as well as temporary executive. Permanent executive includes IAS officer, IPS officers, IRS officer, IFS officer, etc. They passed UPSC examination, means civil services examination, conducted every year, and they pass the UPSC examination and they become an IAS or an IPS officer. These are permanent executive. Why they are called permanent executive? Because they retire at the age of 60 years. Temporary executive are the prime minister, chief minister, home minister, finance minister, defense minister. They are temporary executive. Why they are called temporary executive? Because election conduct almost every 5 years, and it is the people of our country who decides the fate of the political party, the fate of the political leaders. Executive who implement the laws. Judiciary. Now, in our country, judiciary is independent, and it includes Supreme Court, High Court, District Court, etc. And there are, you know very well that 34 judges of Supreme Court of India, including the Chief Justice of India. And you know very well that present Chief Justice of India is Ramanna. Now, judiciary, why it is independent from the executive and legislature? If executive and legislature broke any law, then it is the judiciary who punish the lawbreakers and punish the executive as well as legislators. But in USA, there the situation is completely different. The legislature, executive, and judiciary are interdependent with each other. There are checks and balances between these three organs of the government. Suppose if legislature made law, then that law is to be passed by the executive as well as judiciary. And suppose if executive do not pass that law, then that law becomes null and void And if judiciary denies to pass that law, then also that law becomes null and void. Any organ requires the permission of another organs. If judiciary pass any law, then the consent of the legislature as well as the executive is also required. That case is in the USA. And you know very well that there is a presidential form of government in USA, and in our country there is a parliamentary form of government in our country. There is a democratic form of government in our country. Now I am going to discuss with you three types of government: central government, state government, and the local government. Central government, you know very well that in our country there is an elections which is also called general elections, which is held after every 5 years. Those political parties who got majority in the Lok Sabha elections, President asked that majority party leader to form the central government. And 272 is the magic number required for forming the central government of our country. And now you know very well that state government, there is a state government election which is also called state legislative assembly elections, and the chief minister is the leader of the majority party who got maximum seats in the state legislative assemblies. In our country, there is a third tier of government, that is local government. 73rd amendment is related to rural local self government, and 74th amendment is related to urban local self government. In 1992 and implemented in 1993. So local government, you know very well that municipal corporation, municipal council, nagar panchayat, nagar parishad, and democracy cannot get successful if the benefits of democracy does not reach at the grassroots level. So it is very important to know about three organs of the government and the three tiers of government. Later on we will discuss in detail the working of institutions, how it operates in the coming lectures. If you want any assistance, students of 8th standard to PhD level, if any topic you do not understand, then you contact me in this mobile number, that is 78892542286, and my email address is creativemukesh1971 @gmail.com. Okay, thank you.